actually store when you like blow over? So
It'll say there's a reading,
yeah.
and then you got to do the actual proper one with the tube.
Yeah, but it doesn't remember, so.
Can you see that alright, or you just want the?
Oh yeah.
Okay, cool. Nice.
It's actually alright.
Yeah, I think me and Seb had a little hesitation out the door because of the fucking light,
I didn't look at the light, I just looked at you.
and I was like, I was trying to go, no, fucking around.
It's nice lightning though, and light on the jump.
It's pretty cool. Just chilling here. Just sitting down.
Yeah, that's the end of my jump.
Hey, good boy. Yes, Sean. Nice, Sean.
Oh.
I went back to my old habits and I'm like, nah.
Right up, jump on. How good. Nice.
Me now. Alright.
Is it a hand?
Wait.
The hand's like, no.
No.
Even
Did
Jacob
we
in the front of
leave
it.
on the flashy, did we?
No, we didn't
Nah.
leave on anything.
Where are we going, mate?
I haven't been really good with my counts today, have I?
Stop.
If I hold it
Too
there
late,
long
bro.
enough, if I hold it there long enough, maybe they'll come back. Still looks at it. We just got off. Fuck it, we didn't see it.
I'm already upside down. That's
Whoops,
right.
shit.
I did a flip and mix it.
Alright.
See ya.
I saw the count this time.
Cool, how's the next from back? So yeah, with these ones it's tricky because from the front slot you kind of have to really launch out sideways, otherwise you hit the wing.
Yeah.
With this slot.
And then you fucking basically stall down on your back, right?
Yeah, but if you're going to recover from that position, then you want to go wide, and in this spot here, you just kind of want to just drop, and even if you're in the cannonball and you lean back,
Okay.
the more one that you want to try and do. It's tricky because you've been in this habit all day from doing this, launching out here, and now you're changing to this one, so it's a bit different. You just want to kind of drop. If you launch out, now you're going to catch all that wind
Yeah, you got the
on
same.
the side. Yeah. And that's fine if that happens here, rather than powering on, just go wider. And if you feel like you're going to tumble, you can roll, but that was good recovery there.
Tumble.
We'll go, yeah, have a look in a sec.
So you should have just had the arms out there.
Yeah, so just arms out, legs wide, and then let yourself float back, and then watch me overtake, and then accelerate when you feel that point.
Yeah.
Like, you know the point when to accelerate, you've felt it before, it's just a timing thing. I don't try to get my exits good, I just try to fuck them less. Because
I like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good. I might use that.
Yeah.
Sorry.
you can claim it, it's right.
Yeah.
It's easier. Yeah, so it's just probably leaving a bit too early there on the back there, Matt. So you want to be in this gap here.
So you just got straight on the verbal, Betty.
Yeah.
I was trying to do the left leg on the camera step and then push myself off and everything, and I was like, yeah, there was too much with the right leg and not enough with the left leg, and so I just pushed myself over.
Yeah, I can see there. That one's still on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was just
It's
like,
cross arm.
how good?
Sleeve.
But I got back at work. Just wants to chase, eh? Just a little bit,
Just loves the chase.
Oh,
It's real
shit.
chase.
Sorry about that view. Makes you sick sometimes. Jesus Christ, Mason, what are you doing? You could see them, I'm guessing, hey Seb?
Sorry?
Yeah, you could see those guys, I'm guessing.
Yes.
So that's what I was talking about with how when you're diving, you can kind of, instead of braking to come in and now you're having to accelerate, if you accelerate and dive down at it, your approach isn't necessarily this way then stop. It more becomes you're flying forwards and then the group starts catching up to you. So it doesn't feel like it's as much of a crossover. So you know what I mean?
Yeah, I was just aiming too far behind, really.
Yeah.
Like, I wasn't far enough in front.
Salmon.
Silly salmon.
Breaks and then back to.
So a lot of this happens. Where's my water? You'll find a lot of people when they get to a certain level, you get close like this. Happens to all of us, everyone. We get close. Ah, shit. It'll come back, eh? You said before. Yeah. You get close, and then everything's going good, and then you kind of just get a little bit out of slot. What happens there, it doesn't necessarily mean it's a flying thing. It's not about how you're flying or a technique thing. It's about what you're kind of thinking, what's going through your head at that point. Are you getting there, and then your mind's just like, oh, okay, cool, I'm here, I can relax. And then something happens like, fuck,
Can't stop
kind of
chasing.
miss it, you know? Yeah, so your focus goes elsewhere. So to try and change a habit or something, try and notice the thought pattern that leads up to the thing you want to change, kind of thing. Yeah. So if it's going steeper, like, are you thinking like, well, it's going to go steep, shit, and you're more thinking shit, it's going to go steep, rather than going, oh, it's going to go steep, I need to do this, and then thinking in that calm mentality and trying to switch that mindset to reacting in a stressful situation calmly. That's why I find doing stuff from a comfortable position and orientation and changing things from that is easier, because you're in a realm of comfortability. You do something else that kind of makes you go a bit wobbly and stuff, and then you can kind of come back to there, so you're kind of expanding that bubble of awareness rather than just trying to jump in the deep end. But sometimes you need to jump in the deep end as well, I find. Yeah, that'll just become from awareness from the legs.
Yeah.
Just because you're bringing them in and out. Who was I saying to before about legs and the like the water ski? Was
Me.
it you, mate?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like so a lot of the feelings in flying, when people say relax, and you're like, cool, relax, what do you mean fucking relax? How to relax? And it's like not go limp. But what I find relaxing is feeling that certain pressure of the wind. So you can feel where the dead air is and where the wind is. It's the same as if you're like you could feel when you're causing turbulence. It's the same as if you're skimming along the boat, the water really quickly on the boat, and you got to put your hand in the water, and you kind of just skim there and touch it. You're not really like putting your hand in. Whereas if you dig your fucking hand in, it's gonna go and kind of do that kind of shit. So that's the same as this. So with your legs, when you're straightening your legs, try to feel that sensation of where the point is, not just going boom and like slamming the legs.
Not on this last jump, but the one before, when I kind of was I did really think about that. I could feel my leg wobbling in and out of the burble, and then like just how you're saying, just touch it if you're really trying to get back.
Yep.
And I was doing that, and it was nearly break off, but I was slowly coming back as well. So I was like, oh fuck yeah, okay. So it was really good to feel what that meant.
It's that fine-tuned point between like putting pressure on and then having a little bit of pressure on the wind, or like digging into the wind and causing that drag that slows you down in the end. And it's just a fine line. Another way I explain is, imagine if you got a barbecue, like a hot iron, which probably done this as kids, and then it's really, really hot, but you got to touch the barbecue with your whole hand without getting burnt. So it's kind of like how much do you touch it, and it's just real soft. So if you put your hand on it too much, you fucking fry your hand. Down another rabbit hole there, I guess. Yeah, sweet.
I was really trying to feel the wind on my back and that, and the back of my head on this one.
There's a shot. Straight to Facebook.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, there's sweet. Yeah, a lot steeper. So he.
Fuck all control with my hands like that, eh? Upside down?
on the other side.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna feel weird and bucky at first, hey?
But I'm gonna try. I'm just gonna keep trying.
Yeah, you'll find if you do it, you could be doing it and pushing. So you might want to just have your hands there, and it could be just rolling them over, and that's going to feel weird as well.
Yeah.
It's
Like
going to feel real
sideways.
slippery, yeah. Because a habit as well, in the beginning, you have your arms here, and then you kind of need to roll them over, and they go out at the same time, and then it kind of gives you, like, pushes you up or down or something like that. So just being okay, you're sitting there, you're not going up or down, that's the position they should be in, and then here, and then up, down, forward, backwards. Just feeling where that dead spot is in the burble is, so you can tuck everything in or tuck everything out. You can see the similarity between the both positions here. So this is good. Like, it's good that you stuck it out. What's going to get you back? See, your legs are kind of straightening them, and then pulling them together.
Yep.
And then you can even push on those arms, because if you push on the arms and bring the arms down, it's going to accelerate you in this direction.
I
But
just
that-
felt like once I got to that spot, I was like, oh fucking, I have no hope, because I was trying to go faster and faster, but I needed to put my head. I felt like I needed to put my head down to do it, but then
Yeah.
I needed to do this, and at one point you just got
Where,
in the
where
blind spot,
awareness-
and I'm like, okay, I'm trying to look at him, but
Yeah.
and now I'm just fucking catching more air on my
It's
face,
a shit spot.
Where'd the awareness go then? So when it happened, what was your first instinct?
just to keep my eyes on him.
And you went like that?
Yeah, just to
'Cause I
turn the
noticed
head
that
so I
I
could
was
see him a bit, but I
Did-
feel like maybe that, I don't know if it rolled my
No,
shoulder.
that there was the right thing to do. Did you think about the legs?
Nah,
Yeah.
probably not.
So you won't have to think about the arms. It'll be leading up to that. The thing you want to try and ingrain in your brain is when it turns around, the first thought you need to have is legs.
Yeah.
Even because you entrust your arms they're going to do it. They'll do it automatically. So if they do it, fuck, leg, boom, and then just punch them and straighten, and you'll just shoot back. A couple of you have felt that today on the belly where it's just gone right in the back. Yeah.
If there's anything I've learned today is how powerful your legs are together.
Yeah.
And like, instead of just trying to do this and extend them, but still, you're far apart, just bring them together. You're like, holy fuck.
Yeah, it shoots you real forward. And we just control the arms a lot, because like you can see me here, look, I'm fucking controlling my arms, you know. It's not to say it's right or wrong, it's just that's what we do mostly, so we want to try and change that habit. So I'm going to flip this vision around again.
Yeah, fuck
Yeah, nice one, Seb.
And then zoom.
Has anyone got questions or things we want to go back and watch?
Yeah, can you stay here for another week and make the weather perfect?
Oh, I'll turn this off again. Yeah, so that's where that head, the leading edge, will make that difference. Is just taking that
Dipping it down.
that head
a
there.
bit.
Yeah,
They need to be though.
the leg, everything else is spot on, and you're catching up. It's like, yeah, you'll find that little bit will just make that slight difference. Yeah, it's the prick. That's the yeah. It's like imagine this, and you're kind of trying to balance it from there.
Oh yeah.
That's what you're doing. So that's the first point. So you have to have that pressure where you're imagining that pressure's on that.
Yeah, because I do feel it quite a lot on my chest when I do angles, or I'm chasing at least. Yeah, quite a lot. Just the front man and legs and hands, but need to start.
Yeah, thinking about that pressure there. Because that's what we all do. We kind of put brakes out and we'll do that. So all our focus goes to the pressure on the arms or the pressure on the legs.
Exactly.
Legs.
Yeah.
Not as much as the pressure hitting the body, spilling over here and then spilling along the arms and then spilling along the legs. So the whole thing just like gradually going along, yeah.
Sorry.
Good sound. Just too relaxed on something. Yeah, I'm there. Oh, fine.
Yeah. So That's what happened when I was like, I've done a 270, he's gonna stop, and then I just gave up, and then I was like, ah.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, I've got to go around a bit more now, a bit quicker because we're going back into the jump run. Fuck, turn quick.
Good set. Yeah. Nope. Marshall said.
Really lost heaps of speed on that break off, eh? At least I didn't call, but...
It looks smoother than instead of just flattening out.
Yeah, no, I mean, I was real aware of that, so I wanted to do it properly, so I kept that, but I slowed right down, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you guys just fucking rocked it past.
You don't need to wait rock really.
Yeah, see how...
You can just like
Do you roll your shoulders a bit?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I know, you're right, I don't, I just did.
Because I just stay in, see the position you're in now?
Yeah,
Just stay at that, that's perfect.
yeah.
And then as you track, rather than kind of dropping the shoulders and the head, like that's looking up, if you
Yeah.
just stay tracking, you'll maintain the same kind of position as us,
Yeah.
even here with the head dropped. So keep tracking as you were, that position's good.
Yeah, because I lifted my head, and that's
Yeah.
what just basically stalled it out.
Yeah, and then you can see the distance that I get.
Yeah. Everybody, I
Yeah.
kind of end up in the middle. It's like I'm flying the fucking camera slot.
Yeah, because you go from doing like this position to doing, to doing this position.
Yeah.
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 Ah, you piece of shit again.
It never happened before that.
Like, I mean, yeah, I don't know, one thing at a time, I suppose. At least I didn't cork like a little bitch.
Yeah, a lot of it's just going to be control of the legs. Even the back, just seeing what the legs do. The legs are a very
Yeah.
handy fucking tool to use. Them in the belly. Sweet. Well, I will